Alright, here we are, another beautiful day, and we're going to get back on the 51 in the hoopty barn. So, today's plan, we'll see how far we get, since it's already in the afternoon. Yeah. I put some rust killer on here. On both of these things because they got some pretty significant rust on them, certain areas there. And let me get a light on here. You can see that thing's pretty bad. We're going to put a patch in there. We're going to cut this out, cut all that out right there, but I wanted to kill the rust first. I've been letting this stuff work for a while. I'm going to try and get us a couple spots cleaned up on here, and then once we do that, we're going to start cutting some flat stock, and I'm going to fill in these gaps here along the back of this shock tower, and to get that contour, got a real sweet daughter. She gave me this little contour gauge. And if you ain't never seen one of these or had one of these, I'm telling you, this makes it easy. Because it just goes right up in there. And then there's your shape. Beats the fire out of trying to do it with a tape measure. And so I'll just take this dude out there and I'll trace it out on a piece of flat stock and see what we can make happen. And that's just going to make it that much more solid on the top rail, because once I get this piece welded in here and get on both sides, top and bottom, this center section is all going to have to come out, because when I lined it up, the mount for the K-frame right here got to be right about under there and right there. And as you can see on the back of that, that's going to put those motor mounts and that saddle right about in line with that front section of this frame. So, and if you know anything about B bodies like Chargers, satellites, you know, such, Roadrunners. Anyway, they just got a subframe under them, and that is basically what holds it all together. So, we're not going to need this anyway. So, we're going to just start going on it and see how far we get, and I'll check in here in a bit. Alright, well, that took longer than I expected, but here we are. Got the patch panels done on here, welded in, that part welded back in where I cut it out like a dummy. Got my little pieces built here. Those fit on there pretty darn good. There's this one. Again, thank you, Kaylee Bear, for the little contour gauge. And got that one welded in. So now we're rid of all that rust. So next time I'll get out here and start welding it all back in, and hopefully I can get a little bit farther next time. But it is what it is. See you on the next one.